Alreet, cinefreaks. My name's Chris, and for the last 50 years, I've been a... And welcome back to part 3 of the Facebook Marketplace pickup. I can guarantee you now this will not be the last part. There will be a 4th part, and that's all going to be about Disney because there's an absolute ridiculous amount of them. I'm completely overwhelmed by the amount of DVDs. But anyway, that's my concern, not yours. You're here to see what goodies I've picked up. And let's get started with the one on the left, Doctor Who. Forgive me if you're a huge Doctor Who fan, and if I put these episodes in the wrong chronological order, I'll put them best I can. William Hartnell, the Time Meddler. William Hartnell, the Aztec Special Edition. Patrick Troughton, the Ice Warriors. John Pertwee, the Ambassadors of Death. John Pertwee again, the Demons. And again, John Pertwee, the Time Warrior. And then we move into Tom Baker, and these are the years that I kind of remember. I would have been 6 around about 1981. Pyramids of Mars. The Invasion of Time. I've seen some of the earlier stuff as well. The Talons of Weng Chang. Robot. The Hand of Fear. The Sontaran Experiment. Genesis of the Daleks. Horror of Fang Rock. That's the last of the Tom Baker ones. Then we move into Peter Davison years, Earthshock. Colin Baker years, The Mark of the Rani. And then we have 2 box sets. New Beginnings, which includes Castrovalva, Logopolis, The Keeper of Kraken. Jesus. And then this one, Beneath the Surface, which includes the Sea Devils, Warriors of the Deep, and the Silurians. That's Doctor Who. That's block 1. Oh, I'll show you the books that I've got as well, just while I'm here. So, hang on, just down next to my feet. Heavy. We've got a big book, Doctor Who Atlas. A big vintage looking Doctor Who, the Gallifrey Chronicles. A shorter Essential Guide, 50 years. A Character Encyclopedia, updated edition. A little storybook in the Library of Time, which picks different stories from different Doctors' lives and adventures. And then we've got some magazines. The Doctor Who Chronicles 1973. Doctor Who BBC 100 Years of Broadcasting. Doctor Who magazine. And another Doctor Who magazine. That is Doctor Who books. Oh, they're heavy. And DVDs. That is block 1. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, block 2. We're going to start the box sets. What you might see on the video, people, is some white behind the DVDs. I've had to move the desk so it's now facing the window. I've got the curtains closed as best I can, but just work with it. It's a work in progress. I might move it around for the next time. Anyway, let's get started with the box sets. We've got Airwolf Complete Season 1 on DVD. American Horror Story Asylum Complete 2nd Series. Ashes to Ashes. I'll comment on them as and when I feel. Ashes to Ashes, I'll comment on this one. Complete Series 1 and 2, I absolutely love it. And the 3rd series, and I like Life on Mars, and I wish they would bring it back. Band of Brothers, great show. Pretty sure a couple of my friends are extras in this. Yeah, I've just got the tin set the other day on DVD, so this one will be going back into the wild. Batman, Secrets of the Caped Crusader. Never seen it. Highly unlikely I ever will. Beatles About, complete second edition. New and sealed network. Seems to have a decent sale price on eBay. Just saying. Beverly Hillbillies, We Are the Beverly Hillbillies, 5 discs. This does not. Then we've got 2 Billy Conleys. We've got Route 66, all 4 episodes, and Journey to the Edge of the World. And then we have 2 Black Mirrors. We have the complete 3rd series and the complete 4th series. Great series, Black Mirror. Really liked it. I prefer the earlier ones, I think. Boardwalk Empire, complete 1st series. Absolutely love Boardwalk Empire. I've watched the whole thing back to front multiple times. Great series. Borgen Trilogy, it's Norwegian, or I believe it's a European crime series. My dad likes them. Then we've got 2 Care Bears, the Care Bears Family Volume 2 and the Lucky Charm, and they've just got episodes on them. Cranford Collection, BBC. No idea what that is. Return to Cranford. Anyone seen it? Let me know. Is it worth watching? I won't be watching it, so don't bother. Let me know. Dinner Ladies, a complete collection. I'm not a fan of Victoria Wood. Might be controversial to say that. Some people like her and some people don't. And I'm one of the ones who don't. And that is the next block of box sets. Block 2 of the box set starts with Early Doors, Series 1 and 2. Not seen it. The best sitcom on the box. The Alreet Queen Mysteries, complete series. Not heard of it. It's heavy. Oh, it's got one of those nice catalogues in. Yes, I'll keep that, thank you. And the rest are all there. Lovely. The Equalizer, Edward Woodward. Woo, woo, woo. Season 1. Fall Guy. I used to like this. I don't think I've seen every episode, you know. Don't know what this is. Complete 1st season. Pretty good. Fireball XL5. I was just talking about this in my collector's questions about Love on and Obey. Sean Pertwee sings this on the karaoke on the soundtrack. Fireball XL5. Anyway, moving on. That is a complete collection, by the way. This is 4 classic episodes of Flash Gordon. The complete 1st season Game of Thrones. What a series that is, eh? Hawaii 5-0 1st season. Hawaii 5-0 2nd season. And Hawaii 5-0 5th season. Obviously, not the 3rd. Of course not. Help! It's the Hair Bear Bunch. I put this on the Physical Media Collectors group on Facebook because I was a bit dubious at first. Let me show you the discs. The deadly purple disc of DVD-Rs. Normally that would indicate that they're pirate, legal copy, fakes. But then I noticed on the back it said something. See if you can see that there. MOD disc. Not rated. So I put in the Physical Media Collectors group just asking what it meant and if they thought it was fake, and apparently no, that's manufactured on demand. That's what that MOD stands for, and they were made and burnt onto DVD-Rs and sold that way, so it is legit, which is great because it does have a decent sell price if I was to choose to do that, but I don't. So this one's going to go into my collection, but it's one to fall back on if I need to. Joe 90 Collector's Edition. I preferred this over Thunderbirds, definitely. Mad Men, Season 1, 2 and 3. Complete box set. As well as Season 5. And the final season, Part 2. So I don't know, is that 6? Is that 7? Don't know. Didn't particularly like the programme. Watched the first series of it, couldn't get away with it. And then Murphy's Law, season 1 to 5, and a separate second copy of season 4 and season 5. I think I may have seen a couple of these. I don't think I've seen the whole lot again. Anyway, that's the next block. And the last block of the box sets. I am so glad I didn't do this as one huge haul video with everything in it. Whew. It's hard work, this, you know. NCIS 4th season. NCIS 5th season. I have no idea how many this is. I don't watch the programme. NCIS 7th season. And NCIS Los Angeles, the 1st season. Then we have Once Upon a Time 3rd season, 4th season, and 5th season. Although those three are all NTSC Region 1. So they won't play in my little portable DVD player, even if I did want to watch them, which I don't. Peaky Blinders, what a fantastic series. I haven't seen The Invisible Man yet. Is that what it's called? The new film on Netflix? I haven't seen that yet. I'll get round to it eventually. I doubt it'll ever come out on DVD, but it might come out on some of the more expensive physical media. And if it does, who knows? Anyway, moving on. Prey, season 1 and 2. I haven't seen this, but I do like John Sim and Philip Glenister in Life on Mars. So I don't think it's anything to do with that. Might pull that one out and have a watch. Let us know in the comments what you think if you've seen that one. Prey with John Sim and Philip Glenister. Popeye 75th anniversary. Quality 2 hours of the ag. Then we've got something very special. You know, I spotted this in the photo of the listing, and this was one of the reasons that I wanted to go over, and I was willing to pay the £30 for everything. It's Sherlock Holmes Definitive Collection. All of the Basil Rathbone Sherlock Holmes episodes, movies, whatever you want them to be called. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 of them. I can show you how it looks inside. Let me just see if I can get that camera angle a bit better for you. There we go, look at that. And then that opens up. Up. And then they open up. And then that opens up again. Scarlet Claw, Terror by Night, Dressed to Kill, The House of Fear, The Hound of the Baskervilles, The Voice of Terror, Faces Death, In Washington, Spider-Woman, The Pearl of Death, dear me, and it keeps coming on and on. Adventures of Sherlock Holmes and The Secret Weapon, Pursuit to Algiers, I don't know, I can't read it from upside down, back to front, The Woman in Green. I mean, yeah, that wasn't it in itself. That's not worth £30. I don't know what the sell prices are on eBay. I would say maybe it's about a tenner. But this one is for me. Anyway, let's get that put away. And let's get back to the haul. Terrorhawks, I mentioned this yesterday or the last video because it was in amongst the singles, but it's not, it's a series. Quite good. Top Cat, the complete series. I really like Top Cat, all 30 episodes. Yeah, I like that. Can't see he's ever watching that though. The Vital Spark. This is a rare, the only remaining episode of the classic BBC series. I read that and I thought, oh, I want to check it out, see what it's all about. I hadn't heard of it, have you? Vital Spark, Glasgow? No. The Way We Were, complete series 1, a sentimental journey through life in the northeast, which is where I'm from. I give that a watch. White Collar, the complete first season, never heard of it. Part Catch Me If You Can, part CSI. So that means none of it's original. Wild at Heart, complete series, complete first series, and again, seeing double, both exactly the same. No idea why they're both there, but it's a duplicate. And speaking of duplicates, oh, this Disney one is absolutely ridiculous. I think they've got them all from a Disney collection or something. I don't know. There's just loads of the same ones. I just couldn't get my head around it. Where in the Blood, the complete 3rd and 4th series, complete series 5, complete series 6, none of the first 3. Or 3rd there, sorry, none of the first 2. And finally, the last one, Wurzel Gummidge, the complete series 1. Brilliant. He was scary, him, wasn't he? That other fella on the left. Some people get scared by Wurzel and Sally, but there's no need to. They're lovely. Just this fella though. Proper dodge. Proper dodge. Anyway, 2 seconds. Right, I'll keep this one quick. I'll not go through the figures again. You know what it was. I'll do a full summary at the end of the next one, which will hopefully be the last one, number 4. Anyway, till then, go on, Connie.